All right, boys and girls, we are going to make our first stop to Milky Ray Dairy Farm, which you can see right over there. And looking at the beautiful mountain views, my house is about half a mile away from our dairy farm. And here we are. Let's see what we're going to find here. All right, first on our journey is going to be learning all about baby calves. And this is a female calf right here, which is also a girl calf. And we actually keep all of our girl calves in the barn because it is only girl cows that can produce milk. Anything that has a baby, which are females, produces milk. So male cows or any male mammals cannot produce any milk. Here's another picture of one of our calves on the farm. Okay, once a baby calf is born, we actually feed it with formula like a human baby. So we add some water to some powder, and using a whisk, we stir around in the pail. We have to make sure that the water is not too cold and not too hot. It has to be just right. I'm going to swirl it around a little bit again, making sure it all dissolves, which means the powder disappears into the liquid. And I'm going to give it a final test here. Perfect. And now the baby is ready for her bottle. After about 7 to 10 days, when the baby calf is ready, she or he will drink from a pail. We use the same formula recipe as before. However, they also can start eating some grain, which you can see right here. We'll learn a little bit about that later. And then the baby can also start drinking some water. When the calves are done drinking their milk, they continue on eating grain and drinking water, and then they also start eating some hay, which you can see this calf eating here, along with some heifers. I'll explain what heifers are in just a little bit. And just like real babies need naps, baby calves need to take a break too. And what true farm isn't complete without some kittens? Not only do we have baby calves, but we also have baby cats. Got a hungry baby. Follow me in the office. These kittens are only a few days old. You can see that they're trying to meow, but really can't yet. Hungry baby. Now we're going to move on to the big cows and explore what they eat. These are called silos right here, and we're going to find out what's inside of them.
Hello, I'm Miss Kuzma's dad, and I'm a dairy farmer from Wyoming County. And this stuff right here is, they call it haylage. It's chopped grass or chopped hay. And it goes into a silo, and it's like pickled. And it smells like pickles, and the cows love it.
Here's a close-up look at one of the silos. This silo is approximately about 65 feet tall. That's a lot of food for a lot of cows. And that blue silo over there is actually filled with corn. We'll explore that in just a minute. And here is another silo, again, filled with some haylage. We fill the haylage into giant carts right here. And here is an example of the haylage coming out of the silo. One cart of haylage feeds about 12 to 15 cows. When you dry grass, it also can turn into hay. Every summer, we bale thousands of bales of hay to feed these cows right here. Cody better shake up this hay really good. The cows love it when the hay is shaken out for them. And sometimes when the days are long and hard, we need to call in for some backup.
Come here, Forrest. Come here.
You have to show them.
Come here, Forrest.
Here we have my dogs, Forrest and Jenny, and Forrest isn't too sure about jumping up there. Oh, there he did it! He got there. Good boy. Forrest and Jenny can smell very strong smells of different animals. So they're probably smelling some other kitty cats, maybe some raccoons, and who knows what else.
Jeez, gotta go poop. There's a bunch of raccoons shot there.
God, look at Gummy.
And at my farm, we have so many barns that we actually have them just to store some hay. Here we have my dad going by, hauling some hay down to the main barn where all of the cows are. Hi! And since we are already in the fields, here is another image of my dad chisel plowing, getting the grounds ready to plant some corn. When the corn is harvested, it looks like this. Here is a picture of the corn silo that we saw earlier. Here's the corn coming out of the silo. And here is my dad feeding the corn to the cows. They sure do love their corn. And let's face it, at the end of the day, if anybody eats, anybody poops. On our farm, along with other many farms, we use our manure and fertilize our fields. When we fertilize our fields, that means that it helps make the plants grow. This is the manure spreader, a special piece of machinery that flings the poop out onto the grass. When the calves get older, they are called heifers. A heifer is a cow that has not yet had a calf. These heifers stay in a barn known as, you guessed it, the heifer barn. These cows here are known as dry cows. These cows do not give any milk but are pregnant with their babies. This is our biggest barn on the farm. It holds up to 60 cows. This is where all of the milking is done. These cows are called Holsteins. Holsteins can be red and white or black and white. And no, cows do not produce strawberry milk or chocolate milk, just white milk. When you milk a cow, the first thing that you do is you plug in the milker and put the milker onto the cow's udders. A cow has 4 udders. The milking machine pulls on the cow's udders and makes the milk come out and goes into the hose and into a pipe, which you can see right here. Now we have stepped into the milk house. It can get very noisy in here with all of the machines running. The milk from the pipe goes into this tank and then goes into another pipe, which goes into a huge tank where all of the milk is stored. Now we're going to take a trip down the dirt road to my grandparents' farm. My grandparents' cows are called red-faced Hereford cows. They are used just for beef. Right now they are eating some haylage mixed with some corn. Now we're going to check on what my cousin Levi is doing along with his friend Jericho.
Got him?
Yeah.
Daddy! Hold the chicken for you, Kate.
He could if he wants.
Here, no, come here. Can you hold the chicken?
These aren't the only birds on the Harvey farm. They also have some baby ducklings. And then the baby ducklings grow up into ducks.
Yeah, you can get them separated.
Just hoping one would jump in the water.
And the ducks sure do love Levi. Or maybe it's the other way around.
I'll keep rolling.
And as promised, these are my aunt's ponies. That's Springtime. And there's Maisie, the little one. And she just got plowed over. Watch out. And then we have, all the way on the right, we have Sunny.
Wiped out.
Maisie, Maisie, come here. Come on, Maisie. Maisie. Maisie.
The white and brown horse, who is Springtime, is only a few years old. And Maisie right there, this little girl, she's only a year old.
Whoops. Oh, no, you're going to dump it. Too late.
Little toddler over here.
And this lovely lady right here is Sunny. Sunny, believe it or not, is 27 years old. This cute little bunny rabbit is Lily.
When you're there.
Lacey's little herd is my friend Cody's farm. His dog's name is Lacey, which is why they named the farm after her. Here I am with Lacey. She's a miniature Australian Shepherd. Can you tell by my face how excited I was when I found out that they were getting goats? These three ladies right here are actually all pregnant with babies of their own. On the left, we have Macy, and on the right is her mom, Millie, and all the way in the back is Lily. And Lily and Millie are sisters. And here are the babies. Aren't they just so cute? Here we have Penny and Jenny, and we kept them inside of the house for a little while so they can get nice and strong and ready for the outdoors. Wipe out. Well, guys, that's it. I hear the cows mooing down the barn and they're getting pretty hungry, so I have to get ready to go. I hope you had fun visiting these 3 farms. Bye for now.